Okay, so have you ever felt like you're just drowning in this sea of like digital information?
You're not alone.
I mean, like everywhere you turn, there's a new trend, a new platform, or a new skill that you supposedly need to learn.
Yeah,
But how do we even know where to start, right?
exactly. And
Like what actually matters?
we're doing this deep dive.
Yes, this deep dive into the wild world of digital marketing. And we've got this amazing overview of skills that we found. And
It's really
our goal today is to help you sift through all the noise, figure out what's truly important, and hopefully have a little fun along the way.
absolutely because it can be overwhelming. You see a list of skills.
Yeah.
And it's like, what do I do with this? Where do I even start?
Exactly. So let's dive in. The source we're using starts with content creation, which seems pretty obvious, right? Like it's the foundation of everything online.
It is the core of digital marketing. Without content, there's nothing to market.
Exactly.
Mm.
But here's the thing. You could have the most amazing blog post, the most incredible video, or the most stunning photos. But if no one sees them, what's the point?
It's true.
Right.
It's like a beautiful restaurant in the middle of the desert. No one knows it's there.
I like that.
So that's where copywriting comes in.
Ooh, yes.
This is the art of crafting words that actually make people stop, scroll, and pay attention.
So it's more than just writing catchy headlines then.
Oh, way more.
Okay.
It's about understanding your audience, speaking their language, and creating that hook that makes them want to click, read, engage, and ultimately take action.
I see. So it's like you're scrolling through your feed, right? You're bombarded with all this stuff, and suddenly, boom, something grabs your attention.
Exactly. And you're like, wait a minute, what is this?
That's the copywriting working its magic.
Exactly. That's the power of good copywriting.
I like it. Okay, so we've got this amazing content that we've carefully crafted.
Right.
We've got our persuasive copy that's going to make people click.
Yeah.
But it's still just sitting there on our website or, wherever we've posted it. How do we actually get people to find it in the vast expanse of the internet?
Right. So that's where SEO comes in, search engine optimization.
SEO, yes. I've heard of this.
It sounds kind of technical and scary,
It does a little bit.
but it's really not. It's basically about understanding how search engines like Google think. You know when you type something into Google?
Yeah.
Why do certain results show up at the top? That's SEO at work.
So it's like speaking Google's language then.
In a way, yes. It's about making sure your content is structured and optimized so that Google can easily understand what it's about and then show it to the right people.
But keywords are a big part of that, right?
Keywords are definitely important, but it goes beyond that. You need to create content that people actually want to find. Stuff that answers their questions, solves their problems, and provides real value.
So SEO isn't just about technical tricks. It's about creating truly valuable content.
Exactly, and that's why it ties back to content creation.
It's all connected.
It is. All these skills work together.
I'm starting to see the bigger picture here. Okay, so we've got people finding our content. They're clicking, they're reading, they're watching.
Yeah.
But how do we know what they're actually doing once they land on our site?
That's where data analysis steps into the spotlight. It's about moving beyond those vanity metrics like likes and followers and really digging into the data that matters, like how long are people staying on your page?
Yeah, are they actually reading the whole thing?
Exactly. Are they clicking on your links? Where are they coming from? What are they interested in? That kind of thing.
I see. So it's less about the sheer numbers and more about what those numbers actually tell us.
Exactly. It's about using data to understand your audience's behavior so you can refine your approach and give them more of what they want.
It's like having a secret window into their minds.
Kind of. It's like having a superpower.
A data superpower. I like it. Okay, but if we're constantly analyzing data, tweaking our SEO, and creating new content, that sounds like a full-time job in itself.
It can be. It can be very time-consuming.
Right.
And that's why marketing automation is such a game changer. Imagine being able to send personalized emails to thousands of people, all tailored to their specific interests without lifting a finger, or automatically posting your content to social media at the optimal times.
Okay, so like those emails you get that are like eerily specific to what you were just looking at online.
Exactly. That's marketing automation at work. It's like having a virtual assistant who takes care of all those repetitive tasks so you can focus on the bigger picture.
Now that sounds amazing, but doesn't that kind of take the human element out of it?
It's a good question, and it's important to remember that automation is a tool, not a magic wand.
Right.
You still need the human touch to create the strategy, craft the content, and make sure the automation is actually achieving your goals. You're essentially setting up the system and then letting it run. But you still need to be there to monitor it, adjust it, and make sure it's aligned with your overall marketing strategy.
I got it. So it's like you're the conductor of the orchestra,
Yes,
but you've got all these amazing musicians playing their instruments.
exactly. And you're guiding them, creating a beautiful symphony.
Perfect. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here. We've talked about content creation, copywriting, SEO data analysis, and marketing automation. We've got the brains of the operation covered. But what about the visual side of things?
Right.
In this world of endless scrolling where everyone's attention span is like, this big,
Yeah.
doesn't our content need to be eye-catching too?
Absolutely. We live in a visual world. People are constantly bombarded with images and videos. So if your content doesn't stand out visually, it's likely to get lost in the noise. That's where basic design and video editing come in.
Okay, so even if we have the most brilliant content, if it looks boring, no one's going to pay attention.
Exactly. Think about it. A well-designed website is easy to navigate. A captivating image draws you in. A professionally edited video keeps you hooked till the end. These skills are all about making sure your content is not only valuable, but also visually appealing and engaging.
So it's like good design helps us make our content more digestible.
Yes, it's about presenting information in a way that's visually appealing and easy to understand.
It's like the icing on the cake.
Exactly. It makes it more appetizing.
I like that. Okay, so as we've been going through all these amazing skills, I've noticed that one keeps popping up almost like it's the thread that connects everything together, and that's adaptability.
You're absolutely right. The digital landscape is constantly changing. What worked yesterday might not work today, and what works today might be obsolete tomorrow. Being adaptable means being willing to learn new things, experiment, try new approaches, and embrace change.
So it's not enough to just master the skills we've talked about today.
No. You need to be open to constantly learning, evolving, and adapting to the ever-changing digital world. It's like being a surfer.
Ooh, okay.
The best surfers aren't the ones who fight the waves. They're the ones who adapt to them, riding them with skill and grace.
I love that analogy. So adaptability is all about riding the waves of change in the digital world.
Exactly. It's about being flexible, being open to new ideas, and being willing to constantly learn and grow.
Wow, what a journey. So if I'm hearing you right, digital marketing isn't just a set of skills, it's a mindset.
It is. It's a way of thinking. It's about being curious, creative, and always willing to adapt. And the beauty of these skills is that they're not just valuable in marketing, they're valuable in any field. Being comfortable with change, eager to learn, and able to adapt to new challenges are superpowers in today's world. It's so true. So as we wrap up this incredible deep dive into the world of digital marketing, I want to leave you with this thought. We've explored all these amazing skills and how they all connect. But the real question is, which one of these speaks to you? What sparks your curiosity? What do you want to learn more about? And how can you start exploring that today? Think about it. Take that first step and see where it leads you. You might be surprised at what you discover.
Absolutely. And remember, the digital world is constantly evolving, so the learning never stops.
Exactly. So stay curious, stay creative, and keep riding those waves. We'll see you in the next deep dive.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.